At this point, I'm angry with Mama and Helen because if they had allowed Ben to throw Mark and Vivian out of the house, Vivian will not be in the house plotting another thing to do. Hello guys, you're welcome. Thank you for your love and support. I do not take it for granted. So guys, allowing Vivian back into the house is the biggest mistake that Mama and Helen ever did, because Vivian is someone who will never change. You know this thing they say, let my enemies live and see what I'll be in future. No, it's not about taking life of somebody. Let your enemies be far away from you. Block them in everywhere possible. Let them not even see what is happening in your life, because the more they are aware of your progress in life, the more they will plot ways to bring you down. So this is the mistake that Mama and Helen has done. But I'm so happy that despite everything they have done, Ben is not thinking twice about his decision. He already knows the kind of person that Mark and Vivian are. And I love the fact that he said, yes, Mark is old enough to take decisions. He's old enough to know the difference between good and bad. Vivian, on the other hand, is someone who will never change. So doing anything for an adult like Vivian to change is a waste of time. Vivian wants to take Nick's life. Like, she's so tired. She feels that, Nick is stopping her from doing a lot of things that she wants to do in the house. Aside the fact that Vivian wants to take Nick's life, in fact, she has already made it known to the mother that she's ready to become, serious in the art of taking life. Like, she's not about stopping anytime soon, as far as she keep meeting challenges that will obstruct or stand on her way. Guys, and the fact that I said in my last video that Madam Stella is becoming a bit reasonable these days. Madam Stella is tired of everything that Vivian is doing and wish she can stop Vivian. Madam Stella at this point want Vivian to stop taking life, but according to Vivian, that she is not stopping anytime soon. What do you think, guys? Do you think that Madam Stella is tired of doing bad? Do you think she actually wants to change? Because Vivian now wants to take life. Vivian, called, or rather Nick called Vivian on phone while, she was discussing with Mark on what next to do and all this stuff. And Vivian had to run out to pick that call. And guys, Nick was also asking Vivian from the other end to come to the hotel. And Vivian, being tired of everything that Nick is doing and how Nick is obstructing her from achieving her aim, which I'll talk in my other video, is thinking of taking Nick's life. This is becoming so interesting. But the only thing I do not like is the fact that they made it, in this series that, Vivian and Mark will be brought back into the house. It's obvious that this is not ending anytime soon. So Vivian wants to take Nick's life. Let me ask, do you think that Vivian will succeed? Do you think that Nick is smart enough to know that Vivian is not a daft person? Will Nick still be in the hotel he invited, Vivian the other time, or will he change it? How do you think that Vivian will achieve this? Do you think it's possible? Will she be caught at this point? Like, guys, there are a lot of questions to be answered. Vivian planning to take Nick's life. Madam Stella advising Vivian to stop doing all the wrong things that she's doing and concentrate on her marriage. Like, I don't understand this whole twist. Because yes, in the normal Madam Stella we know would have even, gotten angry immediately Vivian came in, start telling Vivian on how to, destroy things in the house, how to do that, but no, she was like, be calm, because she knows the kind of husband she's married to. And if Vivian decides to come back to that house, that the father, that is Vivian's father, will not allow Vivian back into the house. And then when Vivian brought about the idea of taking Nick's life, she also kicked against it and warned her that the thing about taking life is that when you take the life of one, you continue taking, and it will be something that it will be very difficult for you to stop. Guys, I'm just so confused at this point. Do you think Vivian is changing anytime soon? Will she stop? Will she continue taking lives? Do you think that Madam Stella is a changed person now? Are we going to applaud Madam Stella for trying to advise, Vivian right for the first time? Guys, what do you think? Think Vivian will change? I don't think that Nick is daft to remain in that same hotel. I think he's going to look for another alternative. But what do you think? I always like to hear your opinion in the comment section. Now, guys, let's even talk about, Ben and Helen advising, Ben to move back to his room and leave the master's bedroom for Mark and Vivian. I love the fact that Ben did not take that. Like, Ben did not even listen to Helen at all. What do you think? Do you support Ben at this point? Now, Helen and her new lover, what do you think? He is serious, and this is about the 11th time he's asking Helen to marry him. He's not even coming for friendship, prolonged friendship. No, he's coming straight ahead for marriage. This is a man who knows what he wants and who knows when he has gotten what he wants to move on. He feels that Helen is the perfect woman for him. What do you have to say about all the answers that Helen gave to him? And the fact that, Vivian was eavesdropping while they were discussing. Do you think that Vivian is going to, in any way, hurt Mark's friend? Or do you think she will let this slide? Based on what Helen said concerning the fact that if she leaves the house, that is going to affect the mother. What do you think? Do you think Helen leaving the house will bring about harm to the mother because she will not be there anymore to watch over her? Guys, drop your opinion in the comment section. As always, guys, please support me by following my page on Facebook or subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you for your love and support. I do not take it for granted.